that don't know us, I'm Jennifer. Mark's behind the computer, behind the camera. We are Mimosas and Masterpieces. Thank you for joining us today. We're so excited to have you join us with our Sloth today. We've wanted to do a Sloth event for the past, now going on 2 years, it feels like. So I'm so glad that we finally have at least this interaction with him until we can go live in person and do it. Our supplies today, we're going to have our 16 by 20 canvas. We have it laid out landscape, so long this way, short this way. We have our 5 primary colors and brown, so red, yellow, blue, black, white, and brown. 6 colors.
Okay.
You only need about a quarter-sized amount of each. We're going to use 3 different brushes today. So we'll use either that 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch flat brush, whichever one you might have. We're going to use that medium round brush like this. And then that smaller, tinier brush for our details when we get to our details. I have a cup of water to rinse my brushes, paper towels to dry my brushes.
Make sure you have something down.
Cover your space if you haven't covered your space. Cover your clothes if you haven't covered your clothes.
Right.
And then so you guys probably will have a pencil. I'm going to do it in Sharpie so you can see my sketch. So we're going to sketch him out before we get started, okay?
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions? Remember, if you ever have questions, just unmute yourselves and you can chat it in to us, or you can type it in the chat, whichever you need. If you need me to repeat something, we'll repeat it. Okay, remember our very first thing we always say, my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting.
However, we just want to check a couple things here.
Go ahead.
Because
we have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes.
The lighting for your painting is making it look.
Just getting ready to address. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It looks really bright, right?
Yeah, it's like brightness overload.
Yes.
We're going to zoom it in. As we zoom it in, the brightness kind of fades away.
Let's see.
So you want to zoom into this.
Yes, I'm zooming in now. Does that look better?
That's a lot better.
Yep.
And the other Jennifer here had asked if her canvas has to be sideways. And I said, I don't think so.
If you want to do it the tall way instead of the landscape, that's fine.
Right, whatever way you want to put it. If
That's
you want
right.
it to be portrait, then that's fine.
That's fine. Yep. That's right. All about what you guys want, right?
Exactly.
We're here just to guide you. You don't have to follow my colors. You can do your own colors. We're here just to guide you a little bit and let you guys have some fun today. All right. So let's go over some of our sketches. All right. So all of our sketches is a bunch of curved lines and circles. So we're just going to follow the directions as best we can for a bunch of curved lines and circles, okay? I'm going to start with a circle for his face. So his face is about the size of your palm, maybe a little bit bigger than the palm of your hand, okay? So I'm doing this with Sharpie. You can do this with pencil. I didn't kind of connect up here just because Sharpie, I won't be able to paint over.
Hold on, I can't see you.
Uh-oh.
So,
Jen, I can't see it. I'm sorry. I can't even see your
I
Sharpie.
can't see it.
Okay. Mark's working on it.
Hold on, let's just change the lighting.
I think you might have to turn off the light.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still, the light is glaring.
Light is still too bright.
Yes, too bright.
Let's see if I can take the tilt off of that a little bit.
Or maybe move it up closer.
Any better?
Maybe we can move up closer then. Hold on, let me just check this light up here, see if that's too dark.
Hang on. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be all shadow.
Hold on.
It's so crazy. Sometimes we have no problems with it, and then sometimes it just seems like such a shadow. Oh, hang on. All right, hold on. Trying other lighting.
Because I can see the Sharpie now with the light off.
I think they could see it before.
Oh my God, why is her picture Donald Trump?
Hang on.
Literally? Oh, I know.
Better?
Right.
Well, we can just do it for the
Put it here.
sketching. We can just do it for the sketching, and then
They're sketching, dude. Pick a seat. I have a Sharpie.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So right now, are we trying to sketch the ornament or the sloth?
We're sketching the face of the sloth.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
where we're going first.
Thank you.
we just
You're
want to make
welcome.
sure everybody can see it.
Yeah, we just want to make sure you can see the sketch.
And then
Great,
I'll probably
thanks.
turn the lights back on.
Better?
I'm mad.
Very much better.
Okay.
Better.
Good, good. Okay.
All right.
So this is the face of our sloth. This is his head. So we want to do a circle for his head to start.
Actually, let's do a circle for his head. Come on. Okay, I need to go see a Sharpie.
Okay. All right.
Trying not to get myself in the shadows in there to confuse
It's okay.
you.
Once you do this, once you do that part of each sketch of the sketch, then just move your hand so they can see.
All right. So from the bottom of his face down here, about halfway, we want to do another curved line. So this is going to come out about maybe 6 inches. So I'm going to do just a half a circle though. This is kind of our ornament.
So you have a like circle up at the little right hand side on the corner,
Yep,
going towards the corner, and now like a half a circle going underneath the center of that circle.
that's right.
And remember, everybody, I will have her repeat the steps so that you don't worry about falling behind. Just take your time. And if you have any questions, just give
Let
me a
us
chat
know.
or just let us know. We're taking our time. We won't be rushing to do anything. We'll make sure everybody can do it. Okay, you go right ahead.
All right, okay. So up on, let's say, so if the top of my circle is up here, I'm going to come down about 1 inch and move over to the side of my circle. So we're going to start his body from here. Again, just doing almost like we're going to do a big circle from here. Let's start coming out about like this. Like we're going to almost continue this circle, but instead of meeting it here, I'm going to bring it in.
Okay,
So it looks like a big C.
but you're gonna bring it in underneath that.
Yep, so I'm gonna
on top of that.
come into this big circle, come into this half circle here.
Very good.
Lots of curved lines today, guys, I know.
Once we get that, then we can go on with the next.
It looks a little bit like a ladybug.
Yeah, you're
That's
right,
very
it does. You're right.
Doing good, doing good.
Okay. So then from about halfway down this circle, so about halfway down this curve, we're gonna come over about 2 inches maybe, and then we're gonna start a leg here. So this leg is gonna curve and come down around here. So if you wanna start down here first with a curve, you can come down around here and bring that up. So that's gonna be his back leg.
Okay. And if you're using a pencil, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Don't
you
worry
can
about
always-
smudges. Don't
can
worry
paint
about
over
this.
'em.
Don't worry about if you're using a Sharpie, because we're gonna paint over all of this.
I like to go and do pencil first and then Sharpie. This way you can erase your pencil lines and go over with Sharpie, because Sharpie is harder to paint over.
Okay.
And when you paint over your pencil lines, sometimes it smudges.
Okay.
All right, let's do a front paw. So we're gonna do this paw over here. So I'm gonna come over about maybe 3 inches. And from there, we're gonna start almost with an elongated S, real stretched out S. So start coming down in a curve. And then this way, we're gonna go to the curve.
Okay.
And this Sharpie's like almost dead. Let's see if I got a better one. So it's almost an elongated S, a curve this way, and then a curve this way. And we're gonna do a little paw on the end of that and bring it up.
So Hattiesburg Zoo is with us.
Oh, okay. so we can let them in, and then we'll
They're
complete
in.
our sketch. All right, guys, let's check out our sloth first, and then we'll finish our sketch and get painting.
Hold on, they're not in.
Oh, okay, they're coming in.
See, here.
Tyler, help me.
I'll move them.
Yeah, unmute yourself, and I want to switch it around. Right there.
Okay, you can go ahead.
They're not. Oh, they're
They're
not
right
on.
there. They're coming in. They just got
Okay.
setting up. See.
All right.
Hello.
Hi. This is the Hattiesburg Zoo.
Yep. So we have to find them in the gallery.
I found them a second ago. Let me go back.
Hello.
Right next to you. There they are. There we are.
All right. Now you
Can
can
I
spotlight.
can spotlight
Yeah.
them?
Spotlight there.
Boom.
Yay!
Hi.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
The sloth is so cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
I could pin them.
They're on.
Oh, yeah, you can come around this side too.
And who are we? Who's
Oh, it's so cute.
So this is Maple. She's a two-toed sloth. So that means that she's got 3 toes on the back and 2 toes on the front.
Oh.
Wow.
What does the sloth eat?
She's eating pear right now. That's her favorite snack.
Aww.
I thought they eat salad.
Yeah, they do eat a lot of leaves. They get a lot of lettuce and a lot of bamboo. But they get special treats when they come out and meet new people like she's doing today.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Maple is very special. She was actually born here.
Aww.
So we had her since she was a little bitty sloth.
How old is she?
That's what I was gonna ask.
So Maple's pretty big. She's 24 pounds. She got that from her dad, who is also a big boy.
Aww.
Is it true that they really do mate and give birth while hanging in a tree?
Yeah, that's exactly how they give birth. That's how our Mama Mo gave birth to Miss Maple. They're born right on their bellies, and the babies stay on the mama's bellies for up to a year.
Wow.
Maple, she outgrew her mom pretty fast, so she ended up having to go off by herself pretty early, but she likes it that way.
My name.
Wow.
Does the sloth live in that house?
She has her own room, actually. She's got a bunch of fire hose bed, and she loves to nap.
You know, everybody thinks sloths are lazy. Are they really lazy?
Not at all, especially this one. She's really young, so she's got a lot of energy. She's actually way quicker than you would think. And she's pretty hard to keep up with, kind of rambunctious.
Is it true that sloths are good swimmers?
Yes, actually. Sometimes in the marshes, that's the only way that they can get between trees. We've tried to give our guys a pool to swim in, and they hate it. So maybe that's just a wild sloth thing.
Her fur's really pretty.
Yeah, she's got really, really pretty fur, and she's really soft.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of people here that love sloths.
But you have to be careful because they might bite.
Can you tell our audience if sloths can be pets?
Yeah, actually, that's a really important question because Maple's dad, Chewy, was a pet before he came to us. And unfortunately, that's why he is a little bit overweight. He wasn't getting the right food that he needed, and they ended up having to call the fire department to get him out of a tree a few times. So, moral of the story, sloths don't make very good pets. And they're pretty stinky.
They're very cute.
Here's to pick her up so
Okay.
you guys can see how they
Anybody else have any questions?
So
I
if,
do.
so if they had a group of babies, how many would they have?
They only have one baby at a time, so it's really important when they do have babies.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, she's hugging her.
I was watching this thing on.
Aww.
They look very hungry.
How much?
I have a question.
Hold on,
Go
one
ahead.
at a time.
Go ahead.
So cute.
How old is
How
she?
can they twist their head?
How can they twist their head? They're
Yeah.
double jointed in almost all their joints. So if they're put on like a chain link, they can reach all the way around. So they can go 270 degrees. So they've got really, really good range of motion.
Are the claws are the claws like sharpened down?
Yeah, hers are pretty sharp because hers have never been filed down.
Wow.
Our older sloths, they get theirs filed down once a year.
Wow.
That's amazing.
They look
But they're
so
born
nice.
with really, really sharp claws so that they can hold on to their mom's fur so they don't fall.
I was gonna ask how long can they hold it? How long can their babies hold them?
Oh, they can hold on indefinitely. They're really strong. They use all that energy that they don't burn being slow, and they use it to hold on all the time.
Somebody asked how old is Maple?
How old?
How much does he weigh?
She's 2, and she weighs 24 pounds.
Wow.
She's old.
I know we have a group of,
Are sloths endangered?
Sloths are endangered.
And white tigers.
Like tigers? Yeah, just like tigers.
How old is she?
She's 2 years old. You like my
a
glasses?
group of Girl Scouts, Kayla, Elsie, Kate, Mecklin, Kaylee, Bryn. Do any of you girls have a question? No? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I have well, not a suggestion, a comment, but so that people know for school, the scientific name for sloth, is that Folivora?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it depends on the sloth. There are a lot of subspecies, but these guys are Hoffmans.
Oh my gosh. It is so cute. What a cool thing to have a sloth hug, huh?
Oh yeah, she's great at hugs. Another special thing about them is where dogs and cats, their hair grows from their back to their belly. These guys, it grows from their belly to their back. So they end up with these really nice cowlicks to wick the rain off of them in the rainforest so they don't end up soggy.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
She's still awake.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. It's like she's giving you kisses.
She's giving kisses.
That's so
Oh my gosh.
What's she doing?
Oh, she just batted her eyes.
Oh, what a ham. You're a superstar.
Oh my god.
What is their strongest sense? Is it seeing or hearing or feeling?
They actually can't see very well at all. I don't know if you can see in the video, but her pupils are really tiny. They really rely on that big old nose to get around.
Why do they make the sound?
The nose is so cute.
I love her nose. She's very cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they hug.
So cool.
This is so amazing.
Any other questions, guys? You want to ask?
Anybody
some
else
more?
have any questions? Any other questions?
When
Is
does
your zoo
Sloth,
still doing
fluffy.
Our
Is
sloths,
your zoo still doing that?
Are sloths fluffy?
Lucky?
Are they fluffy?
They
Oh,
look-
fluffy, yes, yeah. I don't know if you can see, but she is super fluffy. She's got all kinds of fur back here, and it's really long and really soft.
Wow.
How long do we have her?
How quick do your sloth encounters book up?
We are always booked up for our sloth encounters.
I saw that.
Does she like to be brushed?
Yeah, do they like to be
Do they like to be brushed?
They don't like to be brushed. They're actually happiest if you just kind of leave them alone unless you're giving them
Oh,
hugs
yeah.
or giving them food.
How long do they sleep?
They sleep a long time. Here at the zoo, they sleep about 20 hours.
Wow.
Wow.
What do they eat?
They eat a lot of vegetables and high fiber, low sugar fruits. So really only pear and apple, none of the fun fruits like bananas and grapes.
How many layers of fur do they have?
It's just one big layer of fur, but the fur is really, really long, so it ends up super fluffy and layering over each other.
How long did they live?
They can live to be in their mid-30s, early 40s in captivity.
What about in the wild?
In the wild, it's more like mid-20s.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they face a lot of predators out there, and they can't get vet care or their food brought to them in silver platters.
Like they get here.
Yeah, they're very baby.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Maple looks very happy.
Yes, she does.
She is. She's a very happy girl.
That's such an awesome job, you guys.
It's an amazing job.
Yeah.
What they say?
Very good questions, everybody. I really.
Yeah, those were great questions, you guys.
Why do they stay on trees all the time in the wild?
Well, all the things that want to get them, like jaguars and people, they live on the ground. So if they're high up in the trees, it's less likely for something to find them.
Great question.
What's your question?
Go ahead.
Neil, type it in first.
What's your question?
You can ask.
I know that sloths only visit their the bottom of the tree, like, I forget, was it a week or a month in the tree? And then they go back to the back.
That's a very good question. Yeah, they only ever come down to the ground if they have to move trees or if they have to poop. They only poop once a week, so it's a big ordeal. They do a little dance. It's a whole routine.
Wow.
There's a fun fact.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Right.
I have an answer.
Like, can they wear clothes?
Yeah, you don't want to try and put clothes on these guys. I don't think they'd like it very much.
So now you guys are ready to paint your sloths?
Awesome.
Goodbye, Maple. Thanks for showing yourself to us.
Bye.
Bye, Mabel.
So beautiful.
Bye, Maple.
Have a fun afternoon.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
much. She's beautiful.
Bye, Maple.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Bye-bye.
coming.
Thank you so much from the Hattiesburg Zoo for joining us.
Aww.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Now I just want to hold the sloth even more.
Okay. So now we gotta pin you back up.
All right, pinning me back.
Yes, we're gonna put you back up.
Boy, I'm so much less interesting than that sloth, though.
That was so much fun. Thank
was
you
so
guys
neat.
for asking such great
Those
questions.
were really great questions, you guys. Very proud of you. All right, let's finish sketching out our sloth and then we're gonna paint them.
All right.
All right, we need to give our sloth a little belly here, okay? So we're just gonna do a curved line here to connect his two legs.
Did you, okay, so you did explain the front paw.
Yep, does anybody need me to repeat anything?
Yep, if there's anything that needs to be repeated, we can repeat over. If you're already at this point where we're doing our sketch, then that's fine. Let's continue on.
Perfect, we got a couple more steps here. So we have to continue. So we're doing his belly here. We're gonna pretend it continues all the way up to his head.
You sure it started at noon?
We started at 12:30.
12:30 Eastern time.
Yes. All right. So we're continuing on with our sketch.
Yep, and then we need to do a paw on this side. So we're just gonna do a little curved line. We're gonna move out maybe a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of his head. And we're just gonna bring that as a curved line down. And we could do this in painting, but his paw can kind of come around in painting.
So it's just that one line from the
Yep,
circle?
just a little curve here, and then we'll fill this in for when we paint him.
Okay. Is there
Eden wants to show you her sloth that she has.
Oh,
I'm coming to see.
hold on, let me find it. Let me find it because they said,
Shake it.
It's not real.
hold on. Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
that's
We're gonna pin her. We're gonna
so
pin her. Hold
cute.
on.
We could just continue doing that circle for his head. But if you want to do a Santa hat, here's how we're going to do that. So about 3/4 of the way up. So figure maybe an inch from the top. We're gonna do a curved line right across that top edge.
Okay, just above the ending of the circle that you got there.
So yeah, well, so theirs is probably finished this way.
Right.
I just didn't continue mine, that's all.
Okay.
And then for his hat, it's kind of just a big curve. We're gonna go this way, up here, and then kind of sneaking around a little bit. And again, we could do a lot of this in painting, so don't stress too much about the exact look.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Does not have to be perfect. And then for just the end of our ornament, you could do it on the bottom or you could do it off to the side. We're going to do 2 little curved lines like this, 1 and 2. Almost looks like you're going to do an H with some curved lines.
Mm-hmm.
And then finish this edge off with another little curve.
So that's your ornament.
That's our ornament, and then we can get started painting.
So just take a good look at the sketch and try to make it as close as you can, because we're going to paint over all of that.
We're going to
so
paint.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
That's right.
Once everybody's got all of that in and they feel comfortable with their sketch, they give us a thumbs up and we'll go on and start painting.
Yep, show Mark some thumbs up when you're ready.
I see thumbs up.
All
I see thumbs up.
Those, you guys are always so good.
Yep, always. I'm checking.
Thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I see
Thumbs
more
up.
thumbs up. Let me check on the other side. Oh yeah, you got thumbs all across the board here.
Way to go, guys. All right.
Okay, you guys are ready. That's awesome.
Okay, so what we're going to do is start with our background first, okay? Everything around our sloth, we're going to put that background color. I'm going to start that with our 1/2 inch flat brush, or if you have a slightly larger one, like a 3/4 inch, whichever one. We want this flat brush though.
That's good.
Okay, you're going to rinse and dry. Always rinse and dry before we start.
Yes.
Now remember, you don't have to pick the colors that I'm using. You can choose your own color. If you don't want a light blue background, you can make it whatever color background you want. All right?
That's right.
So in order to do our background, for anyone that's painted with us before, we're going to do those fun X's, right? So in order to do that, we're going to grab a tiny little bit of blue.
A tiny bit
of blue on a corner, and then another corner of white.
So you put a little bit of blue on one corner and a little bit of white on another corner.
More white than blue.
More white than blue.
When we take from our paint, we don't take from the center, always take from the edge so we don't mess up the whole thing of paint. Okay?
Okay.
So corner of white, little corner of blue, and we're just going to do those X's.
And where are you going with these X's?
We're going to do everything around our sloth is going to be this blue color.
So we're going to surround our sloth with X's. That's going to take a little time.
It is, exactly. So you guys go right ahead. We'll just keep going, and we'll even talk about some upcoming events if you want.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So are we using our bigger flat brush or our smaller flat brush that came in the kit right now?
You can use whichever one you want. So if you want to use the bigger one makes it go faster. But you can use the smaller one when you get closer to these little areas.
Near your sloth.
Right. But if you want to use the big one to start, you sure can.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
So take your time and take it easy and just do your X's. And when everybody's finished doing their X's all around, because you're going to probably run out of paint on your brush and you're going to have to
go back
and get a little bit on one corner and a little bit on the other corner. And as you're going all through this and filling around your sloth, then when you're done and you're satisfied with it, then you'll let us know.
Thumbs up.
But if you have any issues or any questions, then just let us know.
So something that you can do to get around the outside of your sloth, if you want to go ahead and almost outline him with that light color to start, like this.
Oh.
This way, you don't have to worry too much about going over your sketch.
Okay. Yeah, so you
do
can have
that.
a little room, a little area, just so you can do your X's without having to worry about going inside the sloth.
Right. So those X's were just overlapping. So you're going to press the paint off of one side of the brush and then flip it and do the other side of the brush.
Okay.
Should we paint the sides?
Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
absolutely, Abby.
Good
Great
job,
question.
girl. Edges, top edge, side edge, bottom edge. This way your painting looks finished when you hang it up.
Now I'm looking and I'm seeing
Everybody
everybody's doing
going?
their X's. They're doing good.
Very good.
And you don't have to rush. Take your time.
We learn so much in painting class, and it's so fun because whether you're new or you've been here for a while, everybody gets to come and paint and have a fun time.
That's so true.
That's why we do it. We love everybody painting together.
Thank you.
In our school, art, we paint leaves.
That's great.
They can be big or small, but they have to fit the paper.
Yep.
Well, it's good to hear that there's some schools that are doing painting.
Yes.
This has been fun. That sloth really was really beautiful.
I really want to see them in person.
You want to see them in person?
And when I hold a sloth.
We'd have to go down to Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
I'm gonna have to like, oh my gosh.
I know they were very, very happy to hear all of those questions.
Well, we'll come with you too, because I need to see a sloth too.
Man.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a fun day.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
At the zoo here, once I got to pet a sloth at the camp, because they do a zoo camp, and I got to pet one.
That's so
That is
cool. You're
cool.
so lucky. Oh my gosh. I might have to sign up for a zoo camp.
What does it feel like?
Yeah, Emma, what
Yeah,
does
what
it
does
feel
it
like?
feel like?
They're really soft, and their nails are like, I don't know, their nails feel really weird.
It's so funny. You're not sure whether they're soft or their fur is like rough. Right?
It looked pretty fluffy to me.
It did look really fluffy though. That's so neat. Gosh, how's lighting? You can see my coloring and everything okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Aside from my shadow.
Yeah, aside from your shadow. Everybody seems to like this better.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm zoomed in, all they see is your wrists moving back and forth, making the X motion. So it's really not much of a shadow.
Okay. Awesome.
Now, Jennifer Daly says, I actually did my tracing in black paint.
Oh, good job. Okay. That's all right.
Still good. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Then you're like kind of one step ahead. You may not have to outline.
That's awesome. Yeah.
When was Aiden's birthday?
Aiden's birthday is November 21st. That's coming up.
Yep.
What about Maple's?
Oh, we didn't ask when Maple's birthday was.
Right. I don't think we did.
We just know she's 2.
Right.
I'm so excited for Pickle Rick.
I
My
told you,
mom
Connor.
showed me it.
I told you, Connor, I would get her to do it.
You guys are funny.
I'm excited for Pickle Rick too. Awesome. Everybody's having fun. They're painting.
Great job,
We got to
guys.
see a sloth.
I love painting.
Me too. I'm so glad I get to do what I love with so many of you.
Exactly. That's a great feeling.
It really is. So, so neat.
If you can get to do anything that you love and share it with people, that's always a great feeling.
When can we come back after like some months?
What do you mean? When do we come back?
Like the next meeting.
Oh, you mean like when we have another painting event?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well, let's see. I'll start telling you right now.
Yeah, really. It's just only 2 days away.
Right, because what we're going to be coming back on Facebook to do the Moonlight Snowmen. That's at 7
Done.
p.m.
Done? Good job.
Oh, good. Yep, the Moonlight Snowman is going to be Tuesday, November 10th at 7 p.m. That's on our Facebook page. Then Thursday night, we're doing the lamp post. That's the Moonlight Snowman. We'll be doing that Tuesday. That's just 2 days away.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Today is Lisa's birthday, so she's gonna leave and finish the rest of this later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Lisa, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Aw.
Yes. Now, Thursday night at 8 p.m., we're doing the lamp post. Okay, that's going to be at 8 p.m. Thursday night. And then Friday night, just for Connor, we're doing Pickle Rick.
You guys.
That's late. That's at 9 p.m. So if it's too late, don't worry. We'll have the video, and you'll be able to pull up the video, and you'll still be able to paint Pickle Rick. But it is going to be.
Is there a kit?
Friday.
Is there a kit for it?
What, honey?
Is there a kit?
There
For
is
Pickle
a kit
Rick?
for it. Yeah, if you would like to buy a kit for it, you can go on the website. Just have to do it soon since it's Friday.
Right.
But I'll ship it out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll buy one after this.
So when would that one be?
The pickle is on Friday.
Right, the Pickle Rick is on Friday night, 9 p.m. And then, let's see. Then we have Thursday night, November 19th, the pumpkin planter. That means we're going to have a pumpkin with flowers in it. And that's going to be on Thursday night as well. That's the 19th of November. And like I told you guys before, on Thanksgiving night, we are painting the penguins. And that starts at 7 p.m. There's your pumpkin with the planter, with the flowers in it. We're doing that one on Thursday, November 19th. But just keep in mind, the next things that we got coming up is the ones I said before, the Moonlight Snowman and the Lamppost and Pickle Rick. That's for this week coming up.
Yep.
And I just want everybody to keep in mind that on Thanksgiving night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing, so you can prepare for it, you can join us and paint on Thanksgiving night. We'll be doing it at 7 p.m. That's Eastern time, and it's for the whole family.
That's right.
Oh, and let me just remind you one more thing. If you miss us on Thanksgiving night, then that weekend, we're doing a double header day. That's Saturday, November 28th. The Saturday after Thanksgiving, we're doing the Grinch at 3 p.m. And then we're doing Max and Cindy Lou from the Grinch at 9 p.m. Awesome. So that'll be a bunch of events we got going for the whole month of November. So when it gets around holiday time, we'll be on there on a holiday or Thanksgiving. And if you miss us on Thanksgiving, then that Saturday, that weekend, you can join us to paint the Grinch or paint Cindy Lou and Max.
I love the Grinch.
Me too.
I watched it on Disney Plus, I think, or Netflix. At the end, he turns like his heart turns big.
That's right.
That's right.
So
there he is, right there, just before he steals all of the presents.
Original Grinch.
Yes.
Not the
Jim Carrey Grinch. The original Grinch. But that's a picture of him before he goes and steals all of those presents out of everybody's house.
All right. You guys give us those thumbs up when you're ready to move on.
Right. When you got all of your X's done all around your sloth and you feel comfortable with how all the background looks, give us a thumbs up and we'll move on. And we want to make sure that everybody's happy,
good. Yep.
Everybody's good and ready.
That's right.
Do you by chance have a picture of what the elf on the shelf will look like?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Let me find him or her. Aiden's elf's name is Connie.
Right. When are we doing Elf on the Shelf?
The day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, so we're gonna. Oh man, that just completes the whole Thanksgiving weekend then. So we're doing it on that
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, guys. So on Thanksgiving we're going to be doing the penguins.
Yeah.
On Friday night at 8 o'clock we're doing the Elf on the Shelf, and then on Saturday we're doing the Grinch. Double header day. So we got the whole Thanksgiving weekend for you guys.
Paint. That's right.
So
Jennifer?
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
I was painting, and besides the pickle, what are the other events going on this week?
This week was the
This week was the Moonlight Snowman on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And then that Thursday at 8 o'clock, we're doing the lamppost. And then Friday, we're doing
the
Pickle Rick.
Yep.
I'll try to remind my dad because at 8 each day we have to like close everything.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. Always go to the Facebook page and check.
Okay. My mom has to send it to my dad though.
Okay.
No problem.
There's no problem. It'll be all right. And if Dad doesn't make it, then we can
come
always
back.
do the video.
That's right. You can always come back to the video.
It'll be posted soon after we do the event.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yay.
Good job.
Good job. Yep. Anytime there's a free event, guys,
I'm done.
remember, we just post it right into the event discussion for a week. And it's free for a week to do it. Unless it's something like this where it was a paid thing, then we don't put this one out for free. So you guys have the exclusive opportunity to meet Maple. We're painting together. So when we put this one out, this will be put out without the Sloth footage. And then it still will have a small fee to download.
But those people who are doing it right now, if they stop.
Everybody, right. So everybody that's painting with us today,
they get everything.
You guys will all get a copy of the recorded video so you guys can see the Sloth again.
Right. So all of the people that are painting with us now, they got the Sloth. They get the painting, they get the video, everything.
You got it.
All right. But people who didn't join us, they don't get to see the Sloth.
Right.
Okay, now I understand.
That's right.
That's awesome. Right, so some people are finished, not everybody. And we're going to take our time. And
we'll give you guys a few
everybody
minutes
to be ready, and then we'll move on.
Can you guys make an ASMR of you guys painting?
A who what?
ASMR?
I don't know what that means.
It means like a relaxing paint thing.
A relaxing paint thing? Well, we try to do a relaxing paint thing every time we paint.
Right. That's why we call it self-care.
What do we think about me trying to make a painting like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those of you guys, that was with us when we had the pack-a-lackers.
Yes.
And then we put the pack-a-lackers with the Sloth.
You remember the names I gave them?
Yes.
Bop, Boop, and Buzz on top.
That's right. That's right. We gave you the credit for it too. That's their name.
Yeah.
Bop, Boop, and Buzz. I remember that day.
That's it.
So we're gonna have to make arrangements for that one.
I have to get that one sketched out and put onto our canvas so that we can paint that one.
It was just unbelievable that she found something like that puts both of our animals together, the packer, the alpaca, and the sloth. And for Christmas.
That's right.
It was amazing. When she brought that home, I was like, where did you find that?
I love painting. I love painting on Zoom. I love when we paint on Facebook. Ever since we found you, I've really enjoyed painting. I enjoy the spinner events. Everything is exciting. Some are relaxing. Some are really fun. All of them are great and a wonderful experience. So thank you so very much. I've made other friends, and I consider you all my friends too.
We consider you friends too.
Special friend, Abby. We really appreciate you joining us.
That's always what we say. You guys come as guests and leave as friends, and we've earned a lot of friends over the past few months.
Absolutely.
If I sign up for the snowman one, if I can't make it at that time, will it be on Facebook later?
Yep.
Yes, it will be.
It will. Right in the event discussion, it'll be. You guys can scroll through there and grab the video when you get a chance to do it within the next week.
And keep in mind another thing, everybody. If you want to paint and we're not on and we're not available to you so that you can paint with us, or there's nothing on Facebook that you like to paint, you can go to our YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel that is Mimosas Masterpieces, one word, and you'll see all of the videos that we got up there of things that you can paint.
That's right.
It's a lot of good things for kids to paint, and there's a lot of good things that are easy to paint. So anytime you feel like painting and you want to take the time out to paint something, visit our YouTube page.
Yes. So awesome. All right. I think we can get started on our
I still see a couple of people just finishing up their backgrounds.
Okay.
I'm done.
My mom did your Jack Skellington painting.
You know, we're going to be doing
I
another.
did the Jack Skellington painting too.
You did?
That's great.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be doing another
Yes.
Jack Skellington painting and Sally painting. And that's coming up in December. That's just before Christmas time. We're doing that Jack right there on December 19th at 9 p.m. But we're doing Sally at 3 p.m. That's the earlier time. And that's on a Saturday, December 19th. Doing both of them again. So you put the time aside for that one, and you can come and join us for that one. That'll be on Facebook.
So cool. And then we have, when's the Christmas Moose, which is a great one for you guys to
We're
do
doing
too.
the Christmas moves on Thursday, December 10th. That's a Thursday night at 8 o'clock.
His lights don't work anymore because I left them on overnight.
Yeah, she left the lights on overnight, so they burnt out. She's got to
But-
put some new lights on those antlers.
Yeah, but so you'll get, so with the kit, you get the fuzzy little Santa hat, you get the stickies to put your lights on, and you get a set of light up lights for his antlers.
Right, that'll be Thursday night, December 10th at 8 p.m.
All right.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
You're
start
going to
working
start working on your sloth now?
Yeah, let's start working on our sloth.
I'm still zoomed in so they can see real good.
Good.
And if you're not done with your background, don't worry. I'll have her repeat all the steps again. So when you're ready to start your sloth, you'll be able to continue on with us. But for everybody that's ready, here we go.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna create a brown color for our sloth. Now, if you want to use that straight brown, you can. I'm just gonna change it a little bit so that we can use the dark or the original brown as kind of some little marks of fur. So to make my brown, I'm gonna take a scoop of it, move it to the side, and then I'm gonna take a scoop of my yellow and mix.
Oh.
We're just gonna kind of lighten up the brown a little bit.
Oh, okay. You're just lighting it up, you know, making it
Lightening
lighter.
it up a little bit. Yep, I'm even gonna add a little scoop of white to it too.
Great.
All right.
Looking good.
And we're going to use this color for his body and for his legs.
Okay.
All right.
And what brush did you say you were using for this?
Oh, my apologies. Yes, so we're going to switch brushes. I'm going to rinse and dry that flat brush, and we're going to switch to the medium round brush.
So to paint your sloth,
Yep,
and to mix that brown to a lighter color, you're going to use the medium round brush.
that's right. We're just going to go ahead and fill in his body.
You're going to fill around the edges first.
I usually do the edges first, and then I work my way to the center. Yep.
Okay.
I love how you're all about like no stress, because I'm still working on my background, but I think that it's really great that it's okay if you're a little behind, or even if you miss the video completely, you can just rewatch it.
That's
That's
right.
right.
No stress, guys.
No stress. There's not supposed to be any stress involved when you're painting. You're supposed to be having fun. And
Yep.
you take your time.
Relax.
And if you have to have us repeat, then we'll just repeat the steps
That's
for you.
right.
So don't even worry. It's not a race.
So we're just filling in those sloth paws.
You're filling in the sloth paws.
I'm so
now,
glad.
you don't want to paint the ornament. You just want
Right.
to paint the sloth.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I got to see those claws, because I didn't realize
That they were so long.
that he had only had 2 toes, right? 2 toes in front and 3 in back, or vice versa.
I don't
Well,
remember.
I've heard my mom says that there's 2 different kinds of sloths. There's ones that have 2 toes, and then there's 3-toed sloths. And some
Okay.
are slightly faster, we like to joke about.
That is cool.
So like when I'm acting really slow, my mom will say I'm being like a sloth, but then sometimes we'll joke and be like, "Are you a 2-toed sloth or a 3-toed sloth?"
Yeah, that's why I asked the zookeeper, are they lazy? And she said, no, they're not lazy at all. They just move slowly.
One of my favorite movies, or my favorite scenes in a movie, is from Zootopia. Right? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
The sloth runs the DMV.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. Look at our sloth. We have almost done it.
When the fox and the bunny when they chased the random car, the sloth he was so fast.
He did. So see,
But
most of the grown-ups get the joke about the DMV, because when you're a grown-up and you go to the DMV, that place that you get your license, it usually takes forever at the DMV. So that's why they put a sloth in there. That's what makes it really funny.
Yeah, but they don't like it though.
Do you remember if that was a Disney movie?
I don't think it was a Disney.
No?
No. But Zootopia. But I think it's free on Netflix.
Yeah, it is free on Netflix. And Flash is the sloth's name.
That's his name. You're right, Flash.
I think I know why, because he's like a Flash in the car, but he's a sloth when he's at work.
Awesome. Oh, so you got your sloth painted.
I got my sloth filled in.
Okay.
Mine too.
So we want to get everybody to this point.
Just so that the sloths are all painted.
Yeah.
Just the body of the sloth and the arms.
Right.
And legs.
We'll go back to the face, but just your body and his arms or legs are filled in. And then again, give us those thumbs up so we can add some shadowing in there.
I just finished my background, so for the body, are we just doing straight brown?
Yes.
So the body, what I did was I mixed some of my brown, a scoop of my brown, a scoop of my yellow, and a little bit of white, just to change the tone of the brown.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna use the straight brown for some little lines in there to make it look like he's got fur.
Okay.
So that's why I changed the color of my brown.
You want to make a mixture of a little lighter brown.
Right.
To fill it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good.
You have such like.
I know we like to talk about painting incidents on here sometimes. So I actually before we started, there was one of those, like, we had a jar to wash the paints, and I just like touched it a little bit, and then it spilled on the laptop, but we were able to save it.
Oh man.
Good. That's scary. Okay.
So cool, guys. I'm coming around to take a peek.
Let's come over and take a peek.
I'm coming to take a peek at you guys.
They're all busy.
Everybody's busy.
They're all busy.
I'm done.
You're done? Good job. Awesome. We'll continue moving in a minute. We'll give everyone another minute or so to catch up.
Okay.
Hi, Sophie. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Hi. Hi, Katie. And Nikki. Oh, good job. She's going. You guys are doing
My name's
good.
actually Lily, but I'm using my mom's computer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Lily.
It's okay.
I don't know, but I'm going to check.
Very good, guys.
See, everybody's taking care of business.
Very good.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go upstairs and check, see what that noise was.
Where did you go?
We're here. I was just coming around to look at you guys.
Oh, let me show you my painting in a second.
Okay, I'm coming back.
We have delivery.
All right, where are you? Let's see.
Yeah, I'll show you. Who was it?
Who's showing us?
Abby.
Abby. Oh.
Abby's
Oh,
right
there she is. Good job, girl. Oh, and Connor. And Mira.
Yeah.
And Connor, your painting's great.
And
Yeah,
I
Connor's
see
doing good.
Kayla's painting. Good job, guys.
Very good.
They're not great. They're amazing.
Yes, they are. You guys are all doing great. Look at that. You see that?
You guys are doing great.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
How come we only had like a couple weeks for snow and then the snow just melted right away?
I don't know.
I don't know. There should be some more snow, but probably at a later time. And here where we are, it's up to 70 degrees today. So think about that. That's crazy.
Where I'm at is super warm.
Where are you?
Philly.
Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is super warm there. It's super warm here, too.
No.
I'm not complaining. I like it warm.
What happened here? It snowed and was cold for like a week or two, and then it suddenly got warm, and we're now in like the 70s. And this is in Iron River, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna last for a few days, and then it's gonna start slowly getting colder and colder.
We're up in Canada and it's snowing.
Cool.
Wow, that's cool.
We had snow
It's kind of like a blizzard. It's kind of like a
So cool, guys.
Pretty good.
It's kind of like a blizzard here.
Oof, she froze.
It's beautiful and sunny in Illinois.
That's good.
Lily.
That's good.
Good job.
Everybody's doing so good.
I have a friend named Lily.
Now you may not have another friend named Lily. She's waving. See? Hi.
But my other friend Lily, her dog died.
Oh, that's sad.
She only has one more dog left.
My dog died a few years ago, but I've got 3 more.
Aww.
Yeah, we had a dog that was really old and he died. But now we have Rascal.
You guys know Rascal, right?
I love Rascals.
Rascal is our rescue dog.
Rascal should be like the kids' camp painting mascot.
Guess what?
He is.
It's coming. We're gonna do a Paint a Rascal Day.
That's
Connor,
awesome.
Connor, what are you doing? You dancing over there, boy? You guys are too funny. Ow. All right, we'll give you
too much.
Give you guys another minute or so, and then we'll work on some highlights on our sloth.
Okay.
So cool. You guys are doing great.
You guys are doing fantastic. We'll be ready to start in another second or two.
I may need to buy one of these for myself.
What's that?
I finished filling in my sloth.
Oh,
Good job.
great.
I did too. I finished the outside.
Okay.
Okay.
I did it
So
too.
we're watching from our TV, but I try to check in on the app on my phone.
My dog broke his foot.
My daughter was to show you a big plushie she got yesterday for my baby shower. We actually had a sloth baby shower yesterday for our baby we're getting ready to have.
Congratulations.
I'm looking for it. Here it is. Here it is. Okay.
I think my
My
dog
daughter,
broke his
hold on.
because like he's limping a lot.
Yeah, let's
She wants to
see.
show you.
Great day.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start going over some of our highlights for our sloth. Okay.
All right.
So what I want to do is we want to make this brown a little bit lighter. We're going to take a little bit of that brown that we made.
And make it even
We're
lighter.
going to move it over a little. We're going to make it a little lighter. So we're going to add another little scoop of yellow to it.
Okay.
And another little scoop of white to it and
All right.
mix.
And it's going to have to be lighter than the brown that you,
Correct.
the lighter brown that you just made.
That's right.
Okay. So that's going to take a second.
Yep. Still with that medium round brush. So if you rinsed and dried, that's fine. So we're just making a lighter brown there. Almost looks like a beach color, a sand color a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
And what brush are you using again?
It's that medium round brush.
Same medium round brush.
You got it.
So they need
My cloth is really light. I'm making mine darker.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And keep that in mind, everybody. If you want to make it darker, that's up to you.
That's right. You can follow your own rules here.
That's right. It's all your own rules when you paint. It's what you like and what makes you satisfied. Always remember that.
All right. So that lighter brown color, I want to come across the top of his back. Okay. So I'm just going to start brushing that lighter brown color across the top of his back.
Does it matter if your sloth's body is still wet?
Nope. In fact, it's probably even better because then you're kind of blending it.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, see, this is why painting is so much fun, because there's no rules.
There's not.
You can't make any mistakes because you can paint over
You
it.
can always fix it. Yep.
And it's always about what you like and what makes you happy when you're looking at it.
Really, Rascal?
Yeah, Rascal's saying, wait a minute, I hear all of this talk about everybody else's dogs and everything else, and nobody's talking about me.
That's because you just knocked over the painting. It's
And
okay.
he's saying, Mommy painting, and he's going, how long have you been painting, Mommy?
It's all right. He's laying down now. All right, so we have that light brown over the back of our sloth.
Yes.
I want to bring it down over the front of each of his paws or his legs. So down the right side of each of these paws. 1 and 2. And we're going to do it over the right side of this one too, even though it's on the inside.
Now I see somebody saying that their tablet is about to die.
Uh-oh.
If it dies, don't worry. We'll have the video. You'll have the video to continue on. You can power back up.
Yep.
Don't worry.
We'll send you the video. Maybe you can plug it in quick somewhere so you can continue.
Hopefully that's what they're doing, because I don't see them anymore.
So the lighter color went around the back.
You put the lighter color around the back.
Around the right side of each one of his legs.
The right side of each one of his legs.
Yep.
And then you're done with that color?
And then we're done with that color for right now.
Okay. Everybody's doing so good.
Good job, guys. All right, so our next step is going to be to use a darker color to put some shadows in there. So for our dark color, we're going to rinse and dry that round brush again.
Yeah.
Okay. And this time I want to make a darker version of our brown. So I'm going to take a little scoop of my brown and we're going to put it over here near our black.
Okay.
And I'm going to take just a tiny, tiny bit of our black.
Yeah, be careful when you use the black because the black is really strong.
Tiny, tiny bit.
So just take a little tiny bit when you can and put it in there. That'll make it darker for sure.
You got it. So for that black color, we want to come along the bottom of his tummy. And if you want to pull some of that up toward the center of the sloth, you can do that like this.
Oh, so okay. Can you do that a little bit slower?
Yep.
You just came from the bottom of the tummy and then just did little
Yep. So I'm kind of pulling that color up toward his tummy.
Okay.
But I'm following the shape of the tummy. So he's got a round tummy. So I'm following the shape of that tummy.
Okay. Very good.
And then I'm going to use that darker color.
Yeah.
And come around the back of this leg.
Oh, okay. So you did the lighter color in the front part of the leg or the right side of the leg. And now you're doing the left side of the leg.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that with the other legs?
We are.
Okay.
Okay. So same thing on this one. We're going to come around the left side of this leg. And the left side of this leg over here.
Are we using black or white?
So I mixed the darker color is just a little of my regular original brown.
Regular brown.
So I took my original brown and moved it over near my black, and I took just a touch of my black to make this darker.
Just a little bit of
A
black.
little bit of black to make it darker.
Because if you use too much black, it's going to be black.
Yep. And then I'm going to get this little crease in here, in between his leg and his neck.
Oh, you're going to put that dark brown here?
Yep. Same thing, we'll kind of pull it up a little bit right along the side of his face or his head.
It's looking good.
Okay, and then we can rinse and dry. Everybody doing okay?
Right, okay, yeah. Jennifer Daly was saying, yeah, my tablet is about to die. She's just getting a charger.
Good job.
And they'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking here.
Very good, guys. We're getting there.
Good job. I see people holding up their paintings, showing what they've done so far.
Awesome. We're gonna come.
Everybody's still working on their
body
of their sloths.
At the end, we're gonna pin each of you, so you can share with us and show everybody can show their own painting to all of us. Okay?
Oh yeah, when we're finished and we're all done,
we'll
with
give
our
everybody a chance to be the spotlight.
Everybody, we want to see everybody's painting at the end, and we'll show everybody else everybody's painting.
That's right.
That's the fun part.
It is. That's my favorite part.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is fun. It's just that's the best.
Done. All right.
All right. If you're ready, you give us a thumbs up. And we're still waiting for the other people to finish up, and then we'll continue on.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Great. I'm fine with it. Be.
Awesome.
All right.
Got a sloth themed room, but it's upstairs.
I'm so glad everybody loves sloths like me. What else does everybody love?
This is crazy.
What's the next animal aside from
Dolphins? Dogs.
Dolphins.
Dolphin.
Dolphins.
My second favorite animal is a dolphin.
The dolphin. Okay. I love dolphins too.
I like cats and dogs and ferrets.
Dogs and ferrets. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a rascal. We're gonna paint rascal one day.
Do you know sugar gliders? We did a video.
Can you paint a bearded dragon?
A bearded dragon?
Can you paint a polar bear or
Yeah.
a flamingo?
Polar bear. We
That's
didn't
a
do
good
a
idea.
polar bear yet.
I'm writing down polar bear.
Yep.
Polar bear.
Polar bear. Okay.
Yay, African wild dogs, my favorite animal.
Cool,
That is
Connor.
awesome.
Thanks for sharing.
What does Puff eat?
Wow.
Bugs.
Yep. Ew. Ew. All right. We're gonna continue on, guys. All right. Here
All
we
right,
go.
ready.
So medium round brush. We're gonna rinse and dry.
Rinse and dry the
Yep.
medium round brush.
You got it. So we're gonna use that brown that we used for our body. I just want to do an outline around the bottom of his face, around the outside of his face. Okay.
Just around the outside of his face?
Yep. Just around the outside of his face.
Okay.
So we'll start with that. Trying not to get my shadow in there. So we'll start with that around the outside of the face. And then we're going to take the light color that we made here, depending on how light it is. I think I want to make this even lighter. So I'm going to add some more yellow, some more white to make it even lighter. So we're going to make his face even lighter and go ahead and just fill that in with the lightest color that you've made.
Okay.
So I'm just following the shape. Follow that curved line of his face, and it kind of helps shape it.
Are you going to leave some area white, or are you just going to paint the whole thing?
I'm going to paint the whole thing in. I'm just leaving his hat.
Okay.
It kind of looks like he has a mustache.
Yeah, it does.
Or a beard, right?
Yeah, like it looked like he has a beard.
Here we go.
Very
And
good.
then we'll rinse and dry.
And then rinse and dry once you finish painting the inside.
Yep.
I have a question.
Sure.
Yes.
Those shadows around their eyes, does it help them see a little?
I don't know. We should have asked that.
Oh, that would have been a great question to ask the zookeeper, but I'm not sure.
I'll tell you what, I will email her and I'll ask her and I'll let you guys know.
That's good.
Because she'll definitely answer that for us.
Well, somebody also wanted to know what its birthday was, so maybe
I'll ask that too.
Write that down. Birthday
Maple.
and the shadow around the eyes.
Yep. So we'll send you guys a picture of Maple. We'll send you when Maple's birthday is, and we'll send you the shadows around the eyes. Yep. Because I don't know what that means. That's a great question too.
Yep. All great questions.
All right. So our next step is to do the Christmas ornament. So you can do that Christmas ornament or that ball, whatever color you want. So if you want purple, you're going to mix some red and green. If you want, no, not red and green. You're going to mix red and blue, not red and green.
I know that actually might help them. It's basically their own sunglasses.
Oh,
that's great.
You might be right. That's so cool. What a great observation.
Yes, that is a great observation.
So I'm going to make my Christmas ornament green. So to do green, I'm going to
I
grab
think that helps them with their sight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a good idea.
So for my green, I'm going to do a scoop of yellow and a little scoop of blue.
A scoop of yellow and a little scoop of blue
and
to make
mix.
Green.
Yep.
But you can use whatever color you want for your
right.
Christmas ornament. If you want to use red or if you want to use
red.
blue.
That's right. So I'm just going to fill in my Christmas ornament, okay?
You're making yours green?
I'm making mine green.
So what about when you get close to the sloth?
So when we get close to the sloth, if this brush is too big and too messy, rinse and dry to get it to a point. Or if you want to switch to that tinier brush, you can switch to the tinier brush.
The tinier brush would be when you get close to your sloth while you're painting inside of your ornament. Because you don't want to put that color inside your sloth.
Right. We want to try to avoid going inside. So real careful around those edges. Fill in that green color.
Yeah, so be careful around the edges of your sloth when you start painting the color of your ornament. And if you do go into your sloth, it's not the end of the world. It's not bad. We can always fix it.
Yeah. In some cases, if you pull some of that brown off of your sloth into the green, it's just going to look like a little shadow. So it's not a problem at all. It may work for you.
Okay. So that's good. So now you're painting your ornament.
Yep. So now I'm painting my ornament.
This is pretty good.
I think I'm gonna have a bit of a problem because I was gonna make I'm actually making a little blue bouncy ball, but I think I'm having a bit of a problem because I was going to put it in light blue, but our sky is light blue.
Okay, so you just change the color of your bouncy ball.
So you can make it darker, right?
Yeah. Make it darker blue or maybe a little bit of purple. So just add a tiny touch of red to your
So add a little tiny touch
original
of red to make
blue.
it purple.
Yep.
Or can they make the blue darker?
Yeah. Use just your original blue instead of blue and white.
Okay.
I finished mine and I mixed all the red, the yellow, and the blue and the white.
Oh.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got hers finished.
Good job. I'm going to do that little area up here on the side.
Oh, and then we are almost finished.
Good job.
Good job, everybody.
Yep, we're going to let
Be
everybody
right back.
finish
I
their
need a
ornament here.
refill of the water.
And if you want to add patterns on it, you can add patterns on it, like polka dots or some stripes. You can do that too if you want to.
Right, if they want to do that to their ornament, right?
Yep.
Yep, your ornament can be whatever way you want it to be.
I think I'm going to put some little brown polka or little red polka dots on mine.
You're gonna put red polka dots on your Christmas ornament?
Yep, I like polka dots.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yay. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna rinse and dry again.
Mine looks like he's floating on a giant grape.
It's okay. You did a bouncy ball, right? Instead of an ornament. That's okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing a Santa hat on him or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I might do a different color.
That's okay.
I love the different creative things. Like I love that the one girl saw, or boy, I don't remember, saw a dog instead of a llama, and that was really great.
And
that was Abby.
We are working together so then we can get it finished more often, and we're kind of going for a whitey orange ball.
Okay. All right. So our next step is going to be our hat. So I'm going to mix. So since red is usually transparent, which means we could see through it. So if I just use red up here on my hat, I can see through it. It almost looks like it's pink. So what I like to do with my red is take a scoop of my red and I take a little scoop of yellow. Not enough to make it orange,
right,
but just enough to give it a little bit of dimension. And then it's less see-through. So I'm gonna do my hat. Now I wanna leave about 1/2 inch of space for my white area. So I'm just gonna follow that curve about 1/2 inch above where that white area will be.
And leave it like that. So
Yep.
you can get a good look at it.
Yep. So we're gonna leave a little space and we're gonna fill in everything above that white space.
Okay.
And again, if you want to make your hat a different color, you can certainly make your hat a different color. Right? All about what you guys want. This is your painting.
In my paint water, there's like a gray color, but then on top, since I dipped the purple paintbrush, there was like, and I was spinning it, on the top there was like a little purple tornado in the water. I love painting.
Us too. It's so funny how you can find different things in painting, right?
Yep. Everybody's doing such a good job today. I'm proud of you all.
I can't wait to come over and see everybody's when you guys are all done. It's my favorite part.
We still got a ways to go.
It's okay. We're getting there though. You guys are doing great.
Yep.
One time we went to my art thing and then we painted robins.
Say that again?
One time we went to an art thing and then we painted robins.
Oh, the robins?
The robins? I still didn't understand still. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was a little.
They said they went somewhere and they painted something.
Which Robin? The Robin, like the bird, or Robin from Teen Titans?
Oh. We painted.
Robin the bird.
Yeah,
the birds. Oh, maybe cardinals? Either, or they were like the lovebirds that were kind of in the moonlight.
I'm not sure.
We did a couple of birds.
They're doing a fantastic job with their sloth.
With their sloth? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited, guys.
I can see it right in the camera.
I cannot wait to see you guys. I'm so excited for you.
I have a question for anybody that is here and that has painted with most of the masterpieces before. What is your favorite painting that you painted before, or one that you're looking forward to?
Awesome. That's a good question.
What is your favorite?
I'm not sure how many people have painted.
I like all of them.
I like the Home Sweet
Sweet Home is my
Me
favorite.
too. I like all of them.
That was a great one.
That's on the YouTube channel.
It is.
Oh, but I love The Grinch. I'm looking forward to that because that's my favorite movie.
Oh,
I
cool.
think I'm looking forward
For
to this
Christmas.
one.
Oh, I love that one too.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to this one most.
I'm also looking forward to that one.
This one?
Yeah, that's towards the night before
I'm
Christmas.
looking forward to the Grinch.
We're gonna light up our Rudolph.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I didn't paint this one, but I really like the squirrel tree.
Okay. The scroll tree. We did the scroll tree last night for our Zoom party, somebody else's Zoom event.
All good ones.
All right.
Yeah.
I never painted before, but this is fun. Since March I've been painting and everybody loves my paintings. They said I've given some away and I work in a nursing home, so I'm going to give some to the older people.
That's what we've been doing
That's
with
what we've been
ours.
doing.
We've been donating them
We've
to
been donating
to
them.
a nursing home.
Yeah.
That
I'm
way
a
we
nurse.
can make room
I'm a
for
nurse in a nursing home nearby, so I'm going to bring some to the
That's so
some of
awesome.
the older people that don't have a lot of family that, you know, they say.
Great way to give back and spread some joy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to make room in your house before you get consumed by a whole bunch of paintings.
Oh yeah, you got that right, because my husband won't bring any more of my pictures up. I already got like 20.
We got them all over the place here.
Oh, we do. That is true. All right. Think we can get some of our details on? You guys ready?
Yeah, they're ready.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to, so I'm rinsing and drying that medium brush.
Yes.
Okay. We want to put those, you guys call them like sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to use that original brown for his body.
The original brown that you used to make the body.
Yep. So we're kind of doing in the center of his head. We want to do on either side. They're almost like little elongated ovals. They're almost like a teardrop shape.
Almost like a teardrop shape.
One on either side. And we're going to fill those in.
Yeah, take your time showing them that so they can get a good look at it.
So if you're having a hard time, what you can do is start with a little circle.
Yeah, and then add
a little
another one.
circle, and then kind of pull from the bottom of the circle and pull from the top of the circle.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can fill in that way.
Very good.
I don't know how big. I guess they could be all different sizes. I don't know how big they could get.
Right, they'll be whatever way you like.
That's true. Awesome. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do is start giving him some texture and some fur.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to work on the fur?
So I'm going to switch to our tiny brush. We're going to start some details now.
After you finish doing your sunglasses.
Yep.
Then you're going to switch. You're going to rinse and dry the brush. And then you're going to move to the
tiny brush.
Tiny brush.
Tiny brush.
And you're going to rinse and dry that.
Yep. Rinse and dry before we start.
And for those of you who are not ready, we will be repeating the steps. So you continue on to make the sunglasses for your sloth. And when you're done with that, yeah, when you're done with that, then you can get the tiny brush and rinse and dry and get ready to do some fur.
Yep. So we want to create some texture on our sloth. We want to make it look like you saw how furry he was. I didn't realize how furry they really were.
Yeah.
Until I saw it. So I'm going to go to my original brown. So we're going to start with the dark color first. Dark brown, like the original that we started with. That's right on your plate.
Yeah.
And with that tiny brush, all over your sloth, it doesn't matter where you go, you're just going to start putting little curve lines or little brush strokes of that darker color. And this will take a little bit of time.
So you're just going to do little strokes?
Yep. So I want to follow each shape. So I want to do some coming this way for his body.
Yes.
And then I want to do some coming this way on each of his legs.
So just go in the direction of the part that you're trying to put the lines in? Okay.
Yep. So, yep, it'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah, no rush. Take your time.
So just doing those little tiny brush strokes.
Yeah.
So light pressure. So the lighter the pressure on your brush, the smaller those little brush strokes of fur are. The wider, the more pressure you put on your brush, the wider those brush strokes of fur are going to be.
But just okay.
Yep.
Very good.
So we're just going to get those little brush strokes of fur on there.
Right, so you're just doing like sort of lines, right?
Yeah, just little lines with my
Just so that you could
my
you
brush.
can see that it's the fur.
Yep.
Because Maple's fur was really fluffy.
I know. I'm so impressed by that. I did not realize how fluffy they really were.
And I was surprised that she said that that they don't like to be brushed.
Well, Rascal doesn't like to be brushed either.
He doesn't? I thought he did.
Jennifer, your painting looks awesome. All of your paintings look awesome.
Aw, thank you.
It's so cool. I wish I had that type of style.
You keep working at it. You keep
Yeah.
painting and keep enjoying painting, and you'll develop
It
your
comes.
own style.
It does.
And in your style, people will be telling you they like
Your style. That's right.
That's how it works.
So once
Yeah, when you paint, there's lots of different painting styles, and painting isn't the only art form. I like sketching, and even when you're talking about sketching, there's detailed sketching.
That's right.
There's doodling to capture a basic shape, and there's I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but there's like kawaii, which is the Japanese art of cute, and I do that sometimes. So there's
Very
so much
good
art.
That's so cool.
I like drawing.
So right.
See, you can tell that you love art, Abby. You are just a
You
wealth
have
of
the knowledge
information.
of it, yeah.
Great job.
So once we have our dark brown color, I'm gonna go to that yellow light color that we made, okay?
Okay.
And do the same thing, just little brush strokes of fur with that lighter color.
And that's with the yellow?
That's what that lighter color that
lighter?
we made for his face in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're just gonna go to that. And then if you want to go to white, you can alternate and go to white as well.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we'll take a couple of minutes and we'll do this. And then we're going to get to the last couple of details on our face and outlines. And then I'll show you how to add some holly if you want to add holly.
My sister's name is Holly.
Aw, that's a cool name.
It is. Our bird's name is Holly.
Yeah, we have a bird named Holly, the cockatiel. She's actually being quiet today, surprisingly.
About time.
She's usually squawking away when we're down here talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name my sloth Alu.
Oh, cool.
Aw. How is Aiden?
He's doing good.
He's doing good. He's with his daddy today.
Yeah. But he'll be back soon enough to be fixing something around the house.
Oh yeah, he'll be home. He'll be home in a little while.
He bought a clock and he put a clock up on the wall that does the
Westminster chimes.
Westminster chimes. That was his latest obsession that he bought himself, and you know
that's why he's going to be home early, because he wants to see his clock and he wants to hear it chime. He has not had a chance to hear it chime yet. So I know that's what he's going to do when he gets home.
Most likely.
He has so many vacuums.
Yes, that he
He
does.
loves vacuums. That's his first love.
Absolutely.
You know, the very first time I met Aiden, the first thing, he was what, 4 years old?
Yep.
And the first thing he said to me when he met me was, "Hi, what kind of vacuum do you have?"
Yep.
And I said, "Huh? Dirt Devil?" He said, "Those aren't so good, but they work okay."
Yep. All right, so we've got some little white little fur marks in there. We got some of that lighter, the darker.
Yeah, I see it now. Now it looks like he has fur.
Yep. Now he's coming together. Yay. Okay, guys, give us some thumbs up when you're ready. We've got a couple of
It
details.
looks like they're ready. They've been following you as you've been going along.
You guys are
They're
doing
moving
great.
at the same pace.
Good job. Okay.
Yep, I see thumbs up, and I see people that's just waiting for you.
All right, so next step, we're gonna do the details on his face. So let's rinse and dry that little brush.
All right, rinse and dry the little tiny brush.
Going to black. So underneath his eyes, in the center of his face,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a half circle. Let's start with a half circle.
Underneath the sunglasses.
Underneath the sunglasses. And then we're gonna do two little rounded shapes. So it's almost like you're doing a curved W, 1 and 2. Remember, Maple's nose was like a little rounded at the bottom, like curved.
Yeah. And it was really wet.
It was so wet. That's why we're gonna put a nice big white highlight on there when we get to it.
Okay.
I wonder how many tissues she uses a day.
You know what was cool? Was Maples was like
I
putting
know,
his
just
head backwards. He's looking into the camera. That was awesome.
And we're gonna give him a little smile. Let's do a like almost a half smile there.
All right. Yeah, it looked like Maple was smiling at us. That was cool.
And then in each of his eyes, in the larger part where we made that little circle, or again, we're gonna do two little half circles, just two little curved lines in there. So it looks like his eyes are closed, like he's sleeping.
Okay.
Since they like to snooze a lot, 20 hours a day he sleeps or she sleeps. Oh my gosh.
I wish I
What a
could do
life.
that. Yeah, I wish I could do
I guess that's why people think they're lazy. They sleep all day long.
that. Yeah, but giving birth in a tree,
That's
hanging from the tree, I don't know how that's done. Sounds impossible, but okay.
Oh my goodness. And then I'm gonna rinse and dry.
So you made the nose.
I did his
You
face.
made a nice smiley mouth.
Yep.
And then you put the eyes inside the sunglasses.
Yep. And then we're gonna, let's finish this outlining while we've got that black on there, okay?
All right, you still using the tiny brush?
Still with that teeny tiny brush. So if you wanna go ahead and start your outline. Now remember, if you guys have painted with us before, if you don't wanna outline in the black paint, you can wait until it dries completely, and then you can go back over it with Sharpie marker.
But you're
Okay.
going to outline it,
I'm
right?
gonna outline so you guys can see it all done.
And that's just putting a darker color on the outer portions of your whole figure.
Right, so you can do it in just a darker color, or you can do it in black, and I'm just gonna go to black because that's my go-to.
The other Jennifer says she's pretty behind because her sloth
Black
is
dye.
taking a long time to dry. So maybe she could try fanning it.
Oh, good idea.
Yep, you could try fanning
Try
it.
fanning a little bit. So when I come over to this section of my my ornament,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little half circle over here. It's kind of like the end of where your hook would go for your ornament. And then let's work on his arms. And then we're gonna put those little claws on there. So she had some pretty long claws, which I'm just gonna take that as a little advice here.
Okay.
So two little claws there, little curved lines for claws.
And to Jennifer Daly, if your sloth is taking forever and you feel like you're too far behind, don't worry because the video
We'll send you the video, yep.
will be finished and we'll send it to you if we have to, if so that you can continue on.
Yep. Absolutely. Don't feel like you have to rush.
Yeah,
It's okay.
you don't have to rush. I mean, if you don't get done by the time we get done here, we still want you to finish it, and then we still gonna need a picture from
Yeah.
your, when you finish doing it.
So when we're done with this, what I'm gonna do is post 3 things in our on the Facebook event. So the first thing I'm gonna post is a reminder to put your photos in that feed. So right under my picture, I'll put a picture of mine and say, post your photos here. So in the comments, you guys can put your photos in there. The second thing I'll post is about round 2 of giveaways. So anybody that uses our virtual tip jar on our website, we'll put you in round 2 for tomorrow's giveaways.
Okay.
And the third thing will be us coming back and we'll go live with round 1 of giveaways.
But right after this, we're doing something, right?
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yep. Da, 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 da.
Good work.
Okay.
Good work.
So when I come over here to this leg, I want to bring this up here so that it looks like his leg is all the way up here and comes down and around.
Yeah, so you're outlining the leg now.
Yep. And then we want to give him those nice big claws. 1, 2. Two-toed sloth we got. We'll outline his tummy here.
Actually has 3 toes on its back.
Did it? Oh, thank you. All right, so we put 3 claws. Good job, girl. All right, and then this one, same thing. We don't want to just start it down here. We want to bring it up here because his leg starts all the way up here. And then we're going to bring it down and around and give her 2 toes on this one. 1, 2.
Kate, I know that your sloth looks awesome. So I have no, I mean, if you don't want to show it, that's okay. But I believe that it looks awesome. And I think everybody else is going to believe the same thing.
We're so excited. As soon as we're done, we're coming over so
because
we can do
it's not
this.
about perfection. It's about expression. And as long as you painted it, then it looks good.
Great. Okay, coming around his face. And then the one thing that I didn't do yet was that white in there for his hat.
For the hat, right?
I'm going to come around and do the outline of the red first.
Okay.
And then I'll come back over with white.
So now you're outlining the hat.
I'm outlining the hat.
And you still haven't painted in that little area where you didn't paint at all. That's going to be white.
Right, that's going to be my white.
Okay.
We'll get there in 1 second. All right.
Yeah, so on this sloth, you actually have some claws.
I do. On that one, I have like little white ones, but there's a whole bunch of them.
Right, because you weren't sure.
Which I was wrong. See, I learned something today, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So I'm just going to grab white, rinse and dry, and grab some white for that little puff ball at the top of our hat.
Okay.
This.
Can you do a face reveal?
A what view?
A face reveal.
A face reveal?
Oh, a face review.
Review. Okay.
Yeah, I think they asked you to do the face again, or just describe what you did with the face. Because you did the sunglasses on the face.
Okay, so yep, after you have your dark color on your face for the eyes, or for those sunglasses as we were calling them.
Yes.
Then we went back with a little bit of black on your tiny brush. We did 2 little half circles. They look like little smiles. So it looks like she or he is sleeping. So eyes are closed. And then the nose, again, is a half circle.
Half circle.
In black.
Yeah.
And the bottom of the nose is 2 little smiles or 2 little half circles. And we just filled that in.
Okay.
Okay. And
yeah,
then,
so you'd have 2 nostrils instead of one
right.
nose.
Yep. And then it's kind of like a little smile on the side there. It doesn't go all the way up. It's just kind of a little half circle there.
Okay.
Or a little half curve there.
Like he's happy after just eating something.
Or snoozing.
Okay.
And then my white, I'm just putting that little white area up on the little tip of the ball, tip of the hat.
Christmas cap.
Yep. Santa hat. And then
then you're going to fill that area in with the white.
Yep. And it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It doesn't have to be straight. It could be a little lopsided, a little fluffy looking.
Uh-huh. And you're using the little tiny brush for this.
I am using the little tiny brush.
Okay. Good job.
Very good.
Everybody's still painting good. Doing a good job.
While you have that white on that brush, you can go ahead and put a nice highlight on that nose because we saw how wet that nose was.
Right, so you just put a little highlight of white on the nose?
Yeah, so just a little brush stroke of white on the right side of her nose, or his nose.
Really good.
Now, we've got just some writing left. If you want to write Santa Claus, you can. Otherwise, you can leave it without.
So you could leave it like it is.
Of course, yeah.
Or if you want to put, you want to write something on your painting, that's good too.
Absolutely. You can do that if you want. The other thing that I'm going to show you how to do is some holly. So if you want to add some holly in the corner of your painting, you can. So let's see. So I'm going to take that green that we were using, or that I used for my ornament. And if you don't have green, it's just a scoop of yellow and a tiny bit of blue to start. You can keep adding blue to change the color of your green. So our holly, I'm going to come on this corner over here. So let's see. So our holly is going to go to just a couple of curved lines. So I'm going to start with a straight line just to start here. So straight line to start. And we're going to use that as a little base.
So if anybody hasn't already finished the little tip on their hat, it might be fun to, if you have some extra yellow, to make a little bell.
Oh, that's a great idea too.
That's what I'm gonna do on mine.
Good job. I can't wait to see it. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna do a nice big piece of holly. I'm doing mine nice and big so you can see what it looks like, okay?
Okay.
All right, so from the top of this little line, we're gonna do 2 curves down, 1 and 2.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
Okay, yep, it looks like an arrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do almost a smile, 1. And we'll do a frown on the bottom part.
A frown on the bottom part and a smile on the top part.
Or they're like parentheses, backwards parentheses.
Okay.
And then we want to meet just like this, kind of that backwards arrow. 1 and 2.
Oh, all right.
And then you can fill that in. Sorry, I'm trying not to get my shadow in there.
No, they can't see any shadow at all. I'm zoomed in completely. All they see is the brush
Very
and the
good.
leaf.
So yep, you can create as much or a little holly as you want. I'm gonna do another one coming this way.
Back it up a little bit. Yeah.
1, 2. These are gonna go off the side and that's just fine. We'll just fill that in. So you can do that on every corner if you want to.
Oh, okay.
We'll start with, but you don't have to. If you don't want the holly, you don't have to do the holly.
I have 2 painting suggestions.
Sure.
So one might be kind of fun. I know we do lots of cats, but it might be kind of fun to do like a little white kitten playing with something like a ball of yarn.
Ah, okay.
My other suggestion is that since we do have a lot of kids painting and you are also wondering what might be like popular with a lot to
Yes.
it might be kind of fun to do a Minecraft theme painting.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good idea.
that
I
is a
thought
good
about
idea.
that.
Minecraft.
I'm writing both.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
We can make a person with a hat and a bell.
Any type of person with a hat and a belt, a Christmas hat?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm writing that down. We'll figure out what kind of person.
should do Santa.
Santa. That is a good idea. I'm writing that down. Right.
I have one.
A
You
person
should do
with
like
a
a
Christmas hat.
stormtrooper.
The kitten with the ball of yarn.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do a polar bear wearing a scarf.
Yes, because somebody said polar bear
Polar
earlier,
bear,
but I need
yes.
to put the scarf with that.
Polar bear. I love the polar bear idea.
The scarf.
The Coke polar bear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Coca-Cola
bear.
polar bear.
Coca-Cola, yeah.
All right. We'll have to work
You
on
guys
that
are
for you
amazing,
guys.
man.
You guys give the best suggestions.
I once saw a video of somebody sitting by like a lake fishing, and he had like a soda next to him, and he was, I don't know where, but like a big black bear or grizzly bear just started walking up next to him, grabbed the soda and just started drinking it, and had the most hilarious face.
I think that was a Coke commercial.
It may have been. That's funny. All
Yeah,
right.
you guys have some of the best ideas.
Great suggestions, guys.
I have
Thank
to write
you.
them all down.
I may not be able to get to them all, but I promise we're getting there.
Yeah, well, if we don't get to them all, we just save them in our book with all the suggestions that people have been giving us through the months. And then that when we get to the next round of months for the next year, then we just add that to it. And
How many suggestions are you up to?
Oh, hundreds.
No, it's more than hundreds. We're approaching 1,000.
All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of holly in his hat too. You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Are you gonna put some holly in the hat?
Yep. So teeny tiny brush strokes with that holly. We'll just kind of fill that in a little bit.
Pretty good.
And then to finish off our holly, it just takes a little bit of red, a couple little red dots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Good.
So since we're all painting and we've been painting lots of different animals, I have a question for everybody. Do you have pets? And if so, how many do you have and what are they?
Oh my gosh, that could be a long question.
I know a lot of people.
I've got a lot of pets. My house is basically like a mini zoo. A hedgehog, hopefully.
I used to have a mouse, but she died.
I've already got a cage for it.
Awesome.
I have a dog, a cat, a chinchilla, 2 bearded dragons, 2 bunnies, fish, and I have a hamster.
I
had a rat from before. And a guinea pig.
Okay, so you got a mini zoo too.
Everybody does. Wow.
3 dogs, 2 cats, a fish, 3 tortoises, 3 birds.
That's awesome.
And the hedgehog I'm going to get.
So while you guys, if you're doing your holly, if you want to go ahead and outline them, you can. And then I just added a little streak of kind of like the stem in there. So a little bit of that brown. And then if you want to, yep. So if you go back to outline, you can outline with your black. And then I'm just going to finish off my hat with a black outline too. Okay. Real light pressure. And then as soon as I'm done, I'm coming around to look at everybody else's paintings.
Okay. Now, we got a mini zoo here. What do we have here?
Oh,
besides Rascal?
We have Rascal. We have a cockatiel named Holly. We have a parakeet named Blue. We have a parakeet named Lavender. We have
a hermit crab.
2 hermit crabs.
2 hermit crabs.
Hermie and Junior.
And then we have fish.
And fish. I don't know all their names.
I used to have a hermit crab named Flutter, and what happened was we got him at like a fair, and my cousin got one too, and we had like 2 different tanks, and we were driving in the car, and I noticed something that was unique about my hermit crab. Whenever we turned on music, he seemed to like start moving more, and so I started like being like, I think my hermit crab likes music, because it always seemed like he would dance. And I called him Flutter because his shell had a butterfly painted on it.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, see, the crazy thing in our house is Aiden has Roomba. He loves vacuums, and he loves the Roomba vacuums. And he takes Holly and puts Holly on the Roomba vacuum and then vacuums the house while Holly rides it. It really looks crazy when you come in the house and see Holly sitting on a Roomba and rolling around the floor.
Yeah, that's our boy. All right, guys, I'm completed with my painting. So the last thing you would do after your any kind of outlines or finishing your holly, if you want to add holly, is just your initials and the year. So wherever you just want to sign and date your painting.
Yeah, make sure you sign your painting so that you can confirm that it's yours in the future when somebody wants to buy it off of you or they wanna use it.
Someone wants to buy it from you. They make great Christmas gifts though.
Yes, they do.
All right. Are you guys okay looking at our painting? Do you need my painting? Otherwise, we're gonna start if you guys